Yo, 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 what up, though, man? Kenny B. Youngin in the building, man. How you doing?
Gang shit, man. Y'all know what the fuck popping.
I,
Chilling on it.
I see you been, turning back up, man, getting in your bag lately, man.
Yeah. Got to.
But what's different right now about Kenny B, man, that just got you in this space of getting back to making that hot music?
Ain't nothing really different. It's really like whenever somebody turn me up. See what I'm saying? It's really like whenever somebody make me mad, like I can turn it on and turn it off when I want to. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It's a choice.
No doubt, man. So, like the whole premise, what I'm saying? I wanted to sit down, bro. I really want to be able to highlight the story, man, and be able to celebrate you as an artist and as a person. And let's kind of like start from the beginning. So, Kenny B. Youngin, Stop 6, Fort Worth, Texas, man. That's where you from.
For sure. The trenches, Stop 6, the gutter, east side of Fort Worth.
Got you. And so, like, for people who don't know too much about Stop 6, what's the politics in Stop 6 when it comes to the street? Is it gang oriented? Like, what do people go through on a day to day in that area?
A day to day in my era in the hood is basically like how I see it is either get eight, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's different. It's different. If you got to be a certain person to live a certain life. See what I'm saying? Like if you ain't living like that, then you can live like that. See what I'm saying? But if you got what I said, you just got what I said. See what I'm saying? It's just like that. Like
I got you. So like, is Fort Worth? Because like when people think of Chicago, shit happen, people get killed, but you see a lot of innocent bystanders, babies, and all that getting killed.
Yeah.
But then when you look at places like Detroit is more like a hit city where you get who you trying to get.
Yeah.
If you was to look at Fort Worth, is Fort Worth one of those things? If between Detroit and Chicago, what type of?
Now I wouldn't look at Fort Worth like that, like on a level for as Detroit and Chicago, but at the same time, it's like it's murder. This was called Murder Worth. At the same time, it was Murder Worth before. See what I'm saying? It's rap before anything, camera, anything. It was Murder Worth. See what I'm saying? So
Gotcha.
I wouldn't say it was like Detroit and Chicago, but it's similar. See what I'm saying? It's similar.
Got you. Okay, so like growing up, I watched an interview with Dirty Glove Bastard, and you pretty much kind of said you was never on the porch.
Yeah, never.
At a real young age, I think you said like 3 or 4, you was already smoking and shit.
Yeah,
like man,
sure.
like, and your cousin introduced you to that. Like, tell me about that.
It was really like my gay cousin, like she was a dyke, see what I'm saying? And we stayed in some apartments in Eastwood. It was called Prince Hall. So basically my mama, my big brother and them, like they in the apartments all day doing what they doing, see what I'm saying? And then it's like my crowd, it's like the little kids, like the young niggas, see what I'm saying? Like that was my crowd. So at the same time, but I never wanted to hang with the young niggas. I always wanted to hang with the older dudes, like my brother and them. But my brother and them never used to let me hang with them, so I hung with my older Monica, see what I'm saying? My older cousin.
Gotcha.
But she always like stayed in the house and just smoked and just chilled like a nigga, see what I'm saying? So I really was like the son or little brother she never had. Like I was already bad, we was already hood as fuck, so me smoking to her it really wasn't, see what I'm saying? I was just like one of them badass little kids in the hood that you like give liquor to and shit, like, see what I'm saying? Like one of them badass little kids like that, like. So me smoking at 3, it wasn't really just like an everyday thing. It was just like whenever I went over there with Monica, we was smoking. Like I probably wasn't inhaling right, whatever the case was, but that was going on.
Being that like you older now and you look back at that, man, like how do you feel about it as an adult looking back at you being 3 years old and smoking? Like, do you feel like you had a childhood?
I mean, I feel like I don't regret that it happened, or I don't feel like it shouldn't have happened or it should have. See what I'm saying? It just it was what it was. It's just that was the life that was going on.
Got you. And so then like your pops certified in the hood, definitely considered as an OG, man. Like tell me everybody a little bit about your pops and his background.
Like my daddy like real like, well, how I say it, like he like real notorious, like he real like he don't really talk that much, see what I'm saying? Like
Gotcha.
He talk around us, but he really just don't talk too much in the hood, or see what I'm saying? like everybody, like my uncles and them, everybody that, okay, like, how I put it, my dad and them, my cousins, my first cousins, they daddies and uncles and all that, like they brothers with my daddy. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like not real brothers, but they brothers with my daddy. Like how they my cousins because my daddy is sisters with my first cousin. See what I'm saying? Sisters
Gotcha.
and brothers like that. But they daddies is actually the dudes that brung blood to Fort Worth, Texas from Cali. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like some of my cousins' daddies is really from Los Angeles. See what I'm saying? Because it's this we really put down in blood, like it's really a set. It's really like we really TSB. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like it's really a set. So my daddy like really a big he a big name in Fort Worth. You know what I'm saying? So like they say most of everything for him. Like everybody respect my daddy. Like everybody know what time it is with my daddy. Like I don't really gotta say too much.
Okay. So like growing up with your father, knowing that he's such a, you know what I'm saying, OG and, you know what I'm saying, an influence, especially within the blood set in Stop 6.
Yeah.
What was your relationship like with your pops personally growing up?
It basically was like me knowing that my dad was OG was like any other kid. Like my head was big. I just felt like we ran the world. See what I'm saying? I was bad. I was getting a whooping by my daddy because my daddy always told me like, I'm gonna do this. You're gonna graduate. You ain't gonna do this. You ain't gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go this way. You ain't finna be in the streets gang banging and see what I'm saying? So at the same time, why I ain't even get to like real blood rules and like, see what I'm saying?
Got you.
I ain't really get the real blood steps and the rules and what to do and what not to do. See what I'm saying? Because my daddy was trying to keep that life away from us. So me not knowing is really just like me in the streets just crashing out, just instead of going to jail, see what I'm saying? Instead of doing immature shit that I could have avoided with knowing the blood code and knowing different, see what I'm saying? Like that.
Gotcha.
So me and my daddy relationship really was just like on school and basketball and different, regular daddy, son, shit like that.
So he did what he tried. He did his best to keep
he
that
did his
life
best.
away from you.
Yeah, all the way. He even like took me from the hood and made me live with him. I was so bad. I got third party from Dunbar 6th grade center, and he moved me from there to John T. White, which was the suburbs for me. Like
Right.
now, John T. White is like a regular like just go from the hood to John T. White. But me, that was like the suburbs. Like I ain't never seen nothing like that, like John T. White. So when I moved to John T. White, it was like different. Like my daddy was on my ass. Like none of the shit I was doing in the projects like was going on. None of my homeboys that I had, they wasn't nowhere to be found. They went to a school way on the other side. I went to a school way. See what I'm saying? So it was just like it straightened me out. That shit straightened me out.
So being that your dad tried to really hide that street life away from you, at what point in your life you find out like your dad is really kind of up there? How did you find out, I guess?
Like up there where?
As far as
OG status?
OG status. Like
I've been new since I was young. Like I was in the hood before I even went with my daddy. See what I'm saying?
Got you.
So my daddy wasn't in our household when we was in the hood. When we was in the hood, my daddy was always on John T. White. So at the same time, cause my daddy and them had, it's crazy cause my daddy and them had like won on K104, like they won like 100,000.
Oh shit.
They won 100,000 on K104 and they got a new car and a paid off house. So that's why they stayed on John T. White, like by white people and you know what I'm saying? So my daddy and them stayed out there and I was in the hood. So I knew everything that was going on in the hood as a young nigga because I had a father figure, but not in my household. See what I'm saying?
Got you.
Not in the household that I was. So my mama was like thugging, my brothers and everybody was thugging, I was fighting, everybody was thugging. So I'm saying then my daddy would come get us straight like that. It was just everybody was thugging.
Okay, so then let's kind of talk about your mom. So cause like when we use the word thugging can mean different things to a lot of different people. So
yeah.
What was your relationship with your mom and what do you mean by thugging when you say?
I mean, I don't think it was like a relationship like nobody else had with their mama. Like it was just basically like my mama stayed on my ass because I was bad. Like again, I was bad, but she let me do a lot more than my daddy did. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like them type of parents that let you do, well, not let you do, but let you get away with. So I'm saying she let me get away with way more than my daddy did. So at the same time, I just felt like more comfortable with her, like doing bad shit. Like when my daddy wasn't around, and she was always, I'm gonna call your daddy, I'm gonna call your daddy. So at the same time, it was just like that, but she never did. So I always respected that. Like
So when you say your mom was thugging, like what was she
she was
into?
just like everybody. If you in the hood, like everybody know my mama. Like free
Gotcha.
my mama in jail right now. Free my mama. Like she finna touch down in like a couple days, 3-4 days. But at the same time, it's like if you in the hood, you know my mama. If you in the hood, you know my daddy. Like I'm just one of them. Like I'm just one of them people. Like if you in the hood, everybody know my mama and daddy in the hood. See what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Cause they was in the streets just like way before me. So now like when they see me, they oh that's Tasha's son, that's Benny Boy's son. See what I'm saying? Like
Gotcha.
everybody know you look just like your dad, you look just like your mom. It's just like thugging. I ain't seeing like just ripping and running in the streets. It's just like they was thugging.
Doing their thing.
Yeah,
So has your mama like kind of been like in and out of jail all your life, or she just
Yeah.
did? Okay.
Yeah, she been in and out all my life.
So during them times when your mom is in,
Not really when I was little though. Not really when I was little. Like when I was little, she never went to jail. Like
got you.
all the way up until me being like 7th grade. That's when she started going to jail.
Okay.
In and out.
So
But
during
when I
those
was little,
times when she going in, like, are you going with your dad? Like, who looking after you at those
I
times?
was
when you
already
go?
living with my dad. I was
Okay.
already living with my daddy
Got
when my mama started going to jail. So it really was like I'm already with my daddy. I'm away from the hood and my mama in jail. So I'm really like going through more than, you know what I'm saying?
Got you. Okay. So then I saw that because you're the youngest of all your siblings, right?
Nuh-uh.
Okay.
My daddy got like 10 kids and my mama got like 10. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
My mama got 10, my daddy got 10. So I'm not near like the youngest. I'm now one of them. Like I'm like close to the oldest of both. So it's
Okay.
like I got like 3-4 older than me on my mama's side. Then I got like 2 or 3 older than me, or like 4-5 older than me on my daddy's side.
Are you close to your siblings? Like
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we close. My brother, but my little brother in jail though, free Dave,
So
free King Dave.
I know you say you was kind of like a problem child, like man, like getting into it. Like, what do you think is like the cause of you trying to like kind of get into a lot of trouble? Because it sounded like even though your dad was an OG status, he was doing what a father was trying to do,
Yeah.
trying to keep you away from that life. So why
Yeah.
do you feel like you was attracted to getting in trouble?
It really wasn't it really wasn't just attracted to getting where it was attracted to getting in trouble because it was fun to us like as young kids. That shit was fun. Like doing bad shit was fun. That shit was fun. Like following the rules, it was never fun to us. Like just sitting on the Boys and Girls Club bus, going to school, and just driving from school to the Boys and Girls Club, sitting down the whole time. Like that was boring to us. But like standing up, cussing people out off the bus, that's turned up. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like that's lit. It ain't just like I'm trying to do it to embarrass my parents. It's just like this is what it is. Like I was just like a class clown. I was just like fucked up.
Got you. So like I saw like initially like your passion before like really getting to music, you was into sports. So like
Yeah.
basketball and
I love basketball. I used to love football before basketball. Though. That's
Okay.
what's crazy. I used to love football, but I used to love basketball. But that's what's crazy. Like I always see them little articles where it be like, I just seen them today actually like where it be like this was niggas in high school and this niggas now. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but what niggas actually don't know, I was on the team with like real gangsters, like really going, like niggas that was really going through shit. See what I'm saying? Like
Gotcha.
niggas that I built a bond with just on basketball. Like we brothers now. See what I'm saying? Like I know what you going through at home. You know what I'm going through at home. Like we gonna leave it all on the court. See what I'm saying? Like people don't. See what I'm saying? People don't know the background of playing basketball. People just think it's a sport. They telling you what to do, but it's really like basketball is a off the court sport to me. See what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? It's like an off the court sport to me because at the same time, basketball, you got to think, you got to be smart, and at the same time, you got to be disciplined and you got to be built for it. See what I'm saying? Like, and it was a lot of people that was struggling and didn't have mamas and didn't have shit that was on my team. So at the same time, like, it was gangsters on my team and people that was having monitors on and, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
People that couldn't stay on the team because they were failing classes. Like, that shit came with a lot. So don't think people just pussy just because they play the sport. Like, that ain't what it is.
No doubt. So like if you could go back and change, being that you, because like from hearing from the Dirty Glove Bastard interview, you was actually pretty good at basketball.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody that know me know I was raw at basketball. Like, That what my daddy thought I was gonna be. My daddy thought I was gonna be in the NBA. Like that's how good I was at basketball. Like from middle school, everybody knew me from basketball. So at the same time, like people try to use that. See what I'm saying?
So knowing that what you know now, if you could go back, would you change anything? Would you do something different?
I wouldn't do nothing I did different. 'Cause at the same time, like I'm still who I am. Like I don't let nobody say nothing or let nothing go past me for me to believe like, oh, they probably right. Now I know who I am. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I had talk with my partners. Like I just had to talk with all my gang members in the kitchen. Like the other day, I was telling them like, bro, to be a real nigga is hard. Like it's hard. Like it's certain shit that you gotta do. It's certain shit that you can't do. See what I'm saying? That's a real nigga. Like even if you want to go to this party, bad as fuck, but your partner don't fuck with the niggas at that party, but they don't got no problem with you. See what I'm saying? They don't got a problem with you, but it's niggas that'll go to that party still and just vibe out and don't even say nothing to them niggas, but your partner don't like them. Like that's fake. See what I'm saying? It's hard to be a real nigga. Or like I just made an example, like going in the restroom. If you go in the restroom, you finna take a shower or whatever the case is, and you take all your clothes off, you a grown man. Whatever you do in the mirror to yourself, nobody is looking, you still like not a real nigga because it's more like you got, see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It's like you gotta be you at all times. Like it's different. Like it's hard to be a real nigga.
I like the fact that you brought up real nigga, right? Because like when we look at hip hop culture, the two words that get strung around a lot is the streets. Everybody talk about the streets. I'm in the streets, and everybody talk about real nigga. So according to Kenny B, what is a real nigga, and what do you consider in the streets?
A real nigga to me, this is a real nigga to me. For one, I always like came across a nigga like what made me mad, a nigga that act a certain way and then act a different certain way in front of somebody. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
Act a different way in front of somebody else.
Gotcha.
And then like if you act the same in front of everybody, you the same goofy, you the same. See what I'm saying? Me, I'm the same in front of everybody. Like I be goofy, I'm funny. See what I'm saying? I make somebody take my kindness or weakness just because I'm the same in front of everybody. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I don't care if it's Obama, I'ma still crack jokes and do me. See what I'm saying? I'm the same in front of everybody. Like, but how I feel like a real nigga is taking care of your responsibilities. Like me, everybody know me in my city from taking care of responsibility, basically like stepping up. I ain't gonna speak too much on it, but stepping up and being the man. See what I'm saying? Like early. Like apartments, cars, Atlanta, like always, see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like that's a real nigga. Like, and then at the same time, I got buku people that's in jail. I send money to. I put money on the phone. That's a real nigga. See what I'm saying? It's just like certain shit. That's what I feel like a real nigga is, like being there for your people and being there for yourself, like staying true to yourself.
Okay. And so then on the second question,
In the streets, this is what I feel like. I don't feel like when people be saying they in the streets, like far as trapping and just having a trap house in the streets with you, I don't feel like that's in the streets. I feel like in the streets is what we was like. We were damn near homeless. Like we was homeless damn near every school year. See what I'm saying? We was homeless damn near every other summer. See what I'm saying? Like our clothes getting burnt up, our houses getting burnt up. See what I'm saying? Like in the streets. So I'm saying you in the streets trying to survive. You in the streets trying to find some money to eat. You in the streets trying to rob.
Gotcha.
See what I'm saying? That's in the streets. In the streets trapping, and you got a big mama has to go to. You're not in the streets. See what I'm saying? You have a choice. That you're in the streets by choice. You're not in the streets. So I hate when people say that at the same time. So that's why I feel like in the streets is like when you don't have a choice or when you was born in the streets.
So let me play devil's advocate, because being that your dad won the money that he won and he had a nice crib out there.
Yeah.
How did you end up homeless when you know you had your pops to actually go to and have somewhere stable?
Because at the same time, going back to where I said my daddy had 10 and my mama had 10.
Got you.
See what I'm saying? So I was on my mama's side, my dad, see what I'm saying? So he had other kids in the family and my mama had kids in the family. So it just wasn't like, and then like he stayed all the way over there. If I wanted to go stay with him, I had to switch schools and all that, see what I'm saying? So it was just like, I'm going through what my mom and them going through. I don't want to quit and change and go over. See what I'm saying? I ain't never say I wanted to move with my daddy or my granny when times got hard. My mama, I wanted to be there. be a real nigga.
Try to be the man of that household over there,
going back to a
Javon.
real nigga. That's another example. Like,
Okay. I saw like you kind of like 7th grade, middle school, you start getting to the whole hip hop thing. T.I. being one of your favorite, you know what I'm saying, your favorite artists.
yeah.
What was it about T.I. and what was it about hip hop that made you start to, you know, kind of
That was
pursue
before
rap?
like 7th grade. That one when I got into hip hop. I got into hip hop like way when I was young.
Okay,
Like,
got you.
cause my big brother then was rapping. I just liked the T.I. cause T.I. was hard to me. Like T.I. was my favorite rapper. And then at the same time I had like, you know, one of them badass little kids that had like all silver teeth.
Yeah.
I had all silver teeth. My mom and them used to shave my shit bald. So I was bald at the same time. Then people used to call me T.I. And then it was just crazy that I already liked the T.I. Like T.I. was my favorite rapper. So I just got a karaoke. I just started fucking with that shit. Like I just started rapping all T.I. songs, knowing all T.I. songs, like word for word. So that's how that hip hop shit just broke off. Like when I was early, not 7th grade though.
So what age do you feel like you really start taking hip hop, like rapping seriously as a career?
11th grade.
So 11th grade. So
Yeah.
So you get into hip, like you start taking it seriously, like you feel like you're really good at this. I saw that you know what I'm saying, due to some situations you weren't able to finish high school. So now you're doing music. From the moment you take it seriously, how long, what was the time frame? Walk me through the time frame from taking it seriously up to signing with Alamo.
All right, from taking it serious. All right, for me finna be an end point of going to school. When I seen it was finna be an end point of me like stopping, I was in the project every day in the trap, like at the bottom. It was me and this dude named Bubba. We used to be in the trap every day, but it's some days like I just wake up and be like, nah, I ain't going to school today. Or I ain't going this today. But at the same time, when I did go to school, it was an era where everybody in the school had to have laptops. See what I'm saying? Everybody had to have a laptop. If you don't got your laptop that day, you can't come to school or you absent. See what I'm saying? So I had a laptop. You had to pay $20 for a laptop. So on my laptop, like when everybody was doing work, I just downloaded like Pro Tools or something, or like a music, see what I'm saying?
You got you.
Something like that. I downloaded something like that where I can just record myself in the headphones rapping. And I recorded myself one day, and that shit sounded hard, and I just started showing everybody. I recorded on Facebook, and the comments started going up. And the hoes started going up there like, damn, that you hard, boom, boom. So after that, like, I kept on doing that shit on my computer. I had buku songs on there. After me, like, getting kicked out and dropping out of school, it was just basically like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just go to the studio, see what this shit do. Like, see what I'm saying? See wherever this take me. So I did that. Going to the studio shit. That shit started working for me. I made this, but me, I'm smart. Like, I just sat back and just thought like, everybody, wasn't too many people in forward trying to rap, so it really wasn't just me just saying like, all right, boom. But it was a hot song going around. It was a Black Youngster song, the hip hop song.
Okay.
That song was going around. So I'm like, damn, all right, boom. I know if I do the remix and I'm already hard, I can go crazy on that bitch. So I listen to the beat. I'm like, oh yeah, this for sure. So I get on the beat. I just go crazy on the beat. After that, I put it out. It started doing crazy numbers, like buku numbers. Boom, now it started running up. After that, that's when Supreme had called me. He had called me and shit. He was like, yeah, whoop, I like what you doing. Come fuck with me. I'm in the A, whoop, blase. I was like, all right, cool, boom. He was like, I'm gonna get you some free videos with hair paint. I was like, bet, say less. He did that. I did the free videos with hair paint. My shit started going up more. So he was like, I bet, come out here to the A. So I came out there to the A and shit where he stayed at, where Supreme stayed at. So basically I'm in Supreme house, like what we called it at Supreme house, it basically like we called it rap camp, like every day, like we doing some rap shit, like whatever, like going to somebody's show, going to just putting our face in, see what I'm saying? Whatever it was, like doing a little skit, whatever the fuck it was, like for us to go up, that shit we was just doing it every day. And then Alamo had DM me. They had DM me and was telling me to come to New York and shit, have a meeting with him, and that's how that shit did.
So let's talk about McGriff, because like with Supreme, depending on who you talk to, people got like different feelings about him. Like, what about him as a manager drawed you to him, and what were some things that you like about him, and what were some things you felt like he could have did better?
What drawed me to him, I ain't gonna lie, Supreme, like I ain't gonna lie, I'm a real nigga, so I'm gonna say shout out to Supreme for everything like we ever did. See what I'm saying? Like big bro shit, big bro, little bro shit. But at the same time, how he draw me to it, like everybody in the city knew what Yayo did for the city. See what I'm saying? Everybody knew what Yayo had going on, the boom, million views, 50 Cent. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Everything. Yayo was just going crazy, the QC. So at the same time, when he called my phone and was like, I was Yayo manager or I'm Yayo manager, that just, see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Any young nigga gonna be like, damn, you Yayo man, like you did, like, he was like, yeah, I did this, we did this. So I'm like, damn, if he did that, I know for sure he can do that for me, see what I'm saying? So at the same time, that's basically, I'm a real nigga, like that what drew me to him, like the Yayo situation.
Okay, so then you go out there, you decide to sign with Supreme, and then
It really wasn't no signing yet.
Okay.
It was just like, I'm fucking with you. And then like far as us being down there, we just said, fuck it, let's just sign it. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So
Like
then
that.
y'all signed.
Yeah.
And how long have you been signed to him before you end up going to Alamo?
I was signed to him for probably like 6 months
Okay.
before Alamo called. Yeah, probably like 6 months.
I got you. So then Alamo call.
Or a year probably. Probably a year, I don't know, probably but like 6 months, I think.
So Alamo hit you up and they said, hey, okay, we want to bring you out.
Yeah.
Other than Alamo, were there any other labels that was kind of courting you a little bit?
Nah, not that I think. What did it call? Def Jam. It was just Def Jam and Alamo. Yeah.
Okay, so you fly out to New York. So who all go to you? Take me on this trip to New York.
It was
what
just
was this
me and
experience?
Supreme. It was just us.
Okay, so then y'all get out to New York.
Yeah.
What was, because like, you know, it's a lot of artists who look to get a label deal and never been through that process. So you get to New York. How did the label treat you? Like, take us through that story. Did they roll out? Did they take y'all to dinner? Like,
yeah, that's basically what they do. Like they take you to dinner like a lot. See what I'm saying? They take you like to 5-star restaurants a lot. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
And it's like when you get there, like they give you champagne, like they make you feel like the biggest artist in the world, like you sold 1 million records already. See what I'm saying? They make you feel lit, like everything be lit, playing your music, everybody vibing out. It's just, see what I'm saying, a label. It's a label, what they supposed to do, what they get paid to do.
so when you get there and you sit down with the label, are you saying who was the head of Alamo at that time? I mean, who are the head of Alamo right now?
I think it's Todd, but I don't know if he's still there. I
I got you. So do you get to sit with Todd? Like, who do you sit with when you?
Yeah, we was talking to the head people. Yeah.
Okay, so then y'all sit with Alamo, and then what was like the offer like on the table? Like, how long were you up there in New York before they actually? Because sometimes some people think like a label deal can happen the same day,
Yeah.
and sometimes label deals can take a minute to happen. So like,
Yeah.
how long did it take y'all to actually seal that deal with Alamo?
But still it did actually, but really though, like I ain't gonna lie. Last time I talked about it, like really what caused me and Dallas Glover to get into it, me talking about my label and like when you get out of a label and they just let you out no pay, it's like it's in a contract that you can't talk about. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
It's like you can't talk about nothing that happened like within that time of the.
Oh, gotcha.
You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even want to talk about that no more. Like I wouldn't even want to have them folks emailing me or nothing.
Got you. So pretty much they pretty much let you go scot-free and return, keep them out of anything.
But in the contract it say we can't speak on nothing Alamo. Yeah.
No problem. So like being up there, at what point in time did you and Supreme like kind of split up and why? Was it right after signing with Alamo?
Nah, and for everybody felt like you left Supreme because you signed the deal. Like I want everybody to just feel you just gotta feel where I'm coming from right here. All right, cool. Boom. We signed the deal. Okay, we with Alamo. Now 2 weeks later, it's time to move. See what I'm saying? It's time to do work.
Gotcha.
But now just because we signed the Alamo, it's not that we just finna sit on our ass and wait for Alamo. See what I'm saying? That's basically what I'm telling Supreme. Like, bro, where the shows at? Where's the events? Where's everything that we was doing before we got with Alamo? See what I'm saying? But Supreme was basically trying to tell me like, bro, a manager don't do that. That's not a manager job. A manager is not to get you shows. A manager is not to do this. A manager is not to do this. So me and Supreme was basically bumping heads a lot. But at the same time, I fucked with Supreme strong because he did lead me to the deal. See what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But I wouldn't say he got me the deal, but me and him worked to get the deal. See what I'm saying? So boom. After that, I had ended up going to New York. But at the same time, Ty, the one over Alamo, he
Okay.
noticed that we wasn't doing nothing. Like he noticed nothing going on, so he called me to his office. He was like, but everybody, like I don't even know if Supreme or anybody felt like I was talking to them folks and just made them, see what I'm saying? But them folks already wanted me to get a new management period. Like that was they call. They wanted that. See what I'm saying? Like, so when I got in the office, they were telling me like, what's his name? Johnny Shipes. His name Johnny Shipes. He over Cinematic.
Okay.
Y'all know Cinematic. He over Cinematic. He over Jada Young and Ace, all them, T-Pain, whatever we do. So Ty told me like, I think you should work with Johnny Shipes. Johnny Shipes gonna get you right. He gonna put you in clothing design. Do this, blase, blase. So I'm like, okay, cool. If I get with Johnny Shipes, I know we gonna start going up. But I just sat back. I'm like, I'm a real nigga though. I can't just leave Supreme out. Like me and Supreme did this shit forever. But I'm not saying that to them. I'm just saying that to my head. I'm like, all right, boom, we'll work with Johnny Shipes. I'm on the phone with him, boom, boom. Supreme in Texas. So I call Supreme. I'm like, say, check it out. Boom, this how it's gonna go. I'm like, before I even make anything clear, I'm like, hey, they just offered Johnny Shipes to us. Like, Johnny Shipes would be the manager, see what I'm saying? But Supreme was the manager at the time. But I'm like, Johnny Shipes will be the manager. He gonna lead us, whoop, 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 and then you can just be the road manager. He was like, road manager? I'm like, yeah, you can be the road manager, and Johnny, you know what I'm saying? He can be this manager, and then we can just work like that. Like, I had a big vision just to go. But Supreme was like, road, nah, I'm not being no road manager. If I'm not your manager, I'm not nothing. I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck then. Fuck you then, nigga. Boom, we hung up like that. And then it was just like, Johnny Shipes just was my manager, and then ever since then, everything just got going up, like clothing design, like label, everything. It was just like that. So then, like from the outside looking in, it just looked like I just left Supreme, but it's really like I offered Supreme to be the road manager. He didn't want to be that, and it was just like that's what it was.
Got you.
It was just that.
Man, sometimes, you know, in the industry, that is a hard decision. You know,
Yeah.
it's a time where you have to make a business move for yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
Fort Worth is known right now, man, like, you know, for a lot of beef rap. You know what I'm saying? A lot of op rap. Do you consider yourself an artist or a rapper?
Everybody know I'm an artist, bro. That's why I really didn't even want to drop the diss song. See what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. If people look at it like how I look at it, like when other people drop diss songs, everybody glorified. See what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. When Kenny B dropping diss song, it's everybody dropping diss songs just for a word. You know why they saying that? Because they can't say it sucks. See what I'm saying? They can't say my diss song sucks. So at the same time, everybody gonna say like, that's all Fort Worth known for is diss music. If you look at Kenny B been beefing with the same people for 4 or 5 years, right? Mm. Kenny B haven't spoke on those folks for 4 or 5 years, right? Okay. Now Kenny B finally make a song about these folks only because all I'm hearing is Kenny B name in different people's songs. Kenny B name in different people's songs. I still didn't care that people say my names in songs only when different blogs blow it up. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
When different blogs blow it up and make it something it's not, and then when I get on live and different people is talking about it and they getting exposed, now it's my time to respond. See what I'm saying? Now it's my time to defend myself. It never was, I was a diss rapper. I done did albums and songs with Zaytoven and all different type of shit that didn't have nothing to do with beef or ops or nothing. Like I always kept everything off internet. See what I'm saying? Like I never made beef internet. It's just like now Fort Worth just got a big eye on it. Like for as Real Tune, Dallas Global, like Key Talk Media, it's like different. Like it got a big eye on it. So now it just look like everything is beef. Cause in the city, what y'all don't know is we been on before, like we been on before beef. See what I'm saying? Everybody knew Kenny B in my game before beef. So now everybody in the city just see like, oh, Key Talk Media gonna post this if I beef. Key Talk Media gonna do this if I beef with Kenny B. Dallas Global gonna post it if I say I want to fight Kenny B. See what I'm saying? So everybody in the hood just trying to do that before they can get a name. See what I'm saying? Like we didn't do that to get names. Like we been had a name.
Do blogs help or do blogs make things worse?
Blogs help. See what I'm saying? At the same time, blogs help and it make things worse at the same time because it make it easy for police. See what I'm saying? it make it easy for police. All police got to do is sit back. The blogs gonna tell you everything that happened.
So do the blogs tell everything that happened, or do the artists tell everything that happened?
The artists don't tell everything that happened. Like that's what everybody say. Like the artists, they always say the artists tell everything that whoop whoop whoop. But at the same time, the artists can get on live and say blase, 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 and then the blog gonna get it and break it down. See what I'm saying? Break down what he said. The police don't know what he said. Nobody else don't know what he said, but the ops know what he said. His gang know what he said. Like it's a lot of street words that nobody don't know. See what I'm saying? It's a lot of codes that nobody don't know, but at the same time, it is buku artists that get on there and just tell on themselves like bad, like tell on themselves bad, but at the same time, it's artists that don't. It's artists that just like lay back and just say a few words to their ops and then it just, you know what I'm saying?
So I guess my thing is, it's still, you have to blame that on the artist, right? Like, cause I mean, a job.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta blame that. That's the artist. Cause the artist, if the artist want to promote that on his page or promote that on the internet, like if you would never said nothing, it wouldn't have got blew up, right? So
yeah, I mean, a blog is only doing his job. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel
that's not a blog job. So the blog is not Bad Girls Club. That's not it.
So give me a breakdown of the blog. What they do?
The blog is supposed to post music. Okay. The blog is supposed to post careers. I never seen the Bad Girls Club. I never seen fights. I only seen that like in middle school, like people that make pages like that. I never seen other blogs, like I never seen blogs entertain beef, like see what I'm saying? I never seen that. I don't know, I never seen it.
So, but when you got an artist on the internet saying
that thing
like
cut
nigga,
right there.
Huh?
That thing cut off.
Oh, it's probably the battery. It's still going on. When you got an artist online saying, I'm not a rapper, I'm a stepper, like I'm a real street nigga.
Yeah.
Now you giving the blogs a green light to go ahead and promote whatever you saying your occupation is.
But why it can't be, he just said it out his mouth. You remember like in school where it's just like, you got a book, the answer is in the book, you just got to highlight it?
Gotcha.
He just said, I'm not a rapper, I'm a stepper. So why do a blog even care what he got going on anymore? He's not an artist. He's not an artist. I don't care what he got going on.
But if he's rapping and claiming he is stepper.
But he said he's not a rapper. So now I don't care about him. He quit.
I don't know no stepper that gets online and promote that you a stepper. Like, why would you put that out there if that's what you do?
But he said he's not a rapper. He just said rapping is not what I do.
Well, somewhere there's a lie.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? He just said rapping not what I do. I'm a stepper. So as a blog, you supposed to say, hey,
leave that alone.
Leave it alone. Might wash my hands with it. He ain't a rapper no more. I ain't promoting.
Do you feel like blogs are crossing the line and getting too intertwined with the beef?
Yeah, for sure.
Like, can you give an example where you seen that happen?
With Dallas Globe, with Terry Blue.
Okay, let's talk about
with Terry Blue. Now look though. At the same time, I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't even want to speak on what. See what I'm saying? I don't want to speak on that at the same time because we haven't even talked about it yet. See what I'm saying? We're going to talk after this, but at the same time, I don't want to speak on nothing that far as, see what I'm saying?
I mean, let's get the exclusive because we'll get that rectified. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but just get yours
Bubba, give me that right there though.
That. Right, what do you, because I always tell Terry Blue, bro, I always tell Terry Blue, bro, he's probably one of the biggest assholes in the DFW.
Yeah.
And I remind him that every day. Like when I wake up in the morning at 4, I text him. Because that's what he does. So like, and I don't blame you for feeling the way you feel, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, me is different from anybody else.
Okay.
Me different. Like Terry Blue, like how everybody in my section look at Terry Blue like they hate him, like they want him. See what I'm saying? Like that's why it's just certain shit that I don't speak on. Like you can't go to no internet, no blogs and find no other video of Terry Blue calling like nobody else a bitch. Like you can't find them like switching their name to bitch. Like so older people and like I wouldn't even want to speak on that shit, but people were so mad about that because they feel like he feel like I'm a, see what I'm saying? So at the same time, I wouldn't even want to speak on it. It's just like, it's different. Like, it's just, see what I'm saying?
But as fairness, because, and I'm going to say this now, because, you know, Terry in the room right now, and I think this is dope to have this dialogue. Like, where do you feel like the confusion came in? Like, where did the fallout begin? And what could he have done better? What could you have done better to not even let it get to that level?
I don't even remember, like, I don't even think I remember what happened.
So you just remember him calling you a bitch, and that was
Yeah,
just
that's
enough to
it.
just
That's
shut
all I
everything
remember.
down for
Like,
you.
I just remember seeing that interview and like I was just mad as fuck. Like, I just remember seeing that. That's all I remember seeing. Like people tagging me and like, all right. That's all I remember. I don't remember like what happened. I don't remember nothing before that. Like he probably remember, but he probably can say it, but I don't remember nothing.
Okay. So like when you look at a lot of the beefs and like a lot of the ops, can it be fair to say like a lot of the beefs kind of start from stuff that you can't remember? You just remember triggers? Shit that just triggered?
I remember all my ops beef. Like I remember why we beefing. But at the same time, it's like me and Terry Blue went on no street shit, so I can't remember. Like it was just like on some live shit or stuff. I don't remember. Like I don't know.
I hear your talent, and I feel like when you to go back to what we said when you said, "Hey, I'm an artist," and when I think of an artist, in my opinion, I think of somebody that's like diverse that can kind of give you music all across lanes.
Yeah.
Like when can I see like the Kenny B, really spitting that shit at the females? The Kenny B that's gonna get that like top 40 chart type of song.
It's crazy 'cause I used to do that. I got songs like that when I first started rapping. Like when I first started rapping, I used to rap like to girls and shit like, but I don't know when that'll come. Like I just really rap about what's going on like in everyday life. I don't write music or nothing. I just put on the headphones and just hear the beat and just rap about like what I got on me or what I'm wearing or what happened today or yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just rap about the moment, like I'm in the moment rapping.
Like, cause I mean, op music is really what's driving Fort Worth. Like, if you could define Kenny B, because a lot of people would define you by your music, bro. Like, so like, if you could show the world who Kenny B is, how would you define Kenny B as a person and as an artist? What's your definition of Kenny B?
Like, you hesitant to book him. You hesitant to book Kenny B because Kenny B can get crazy. Like it can be. It's two sides of Kenny B. You can get like one day you can get the chill Kenny B on perk. Like he can be on drugs like on weed, Percocet, like just chilling. Or you can get the Kenny B that just turned up, like tripping, like jumping on tables, turned up to his music, like sweating, all that. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can hear that in my music too. Like, sometimes you get the chill, sometimes you get turned up. See what I'm saying? So it's best of both worlds.
You know as well as me knowing you almost 2 years, bro, and we done been out to eat and hung out, bro, and I've yet to even see that other side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's crazy. And so like recently, not too long ago, the video of you pressing the 12-year-old kid at the mall, man. Like, kind of tell me, because when I saw it, I thought it was a joke. I didn't think it was real.
It really was.
It was real. It was a joke or it was real?
It was real, but at the same time, bro, like, people gotta know me to just know how real I am. Like, when I break down stuff, people like, oh, that's what, like, I seen him at the mall, like, all right, boom. Well, I seen him at the mall. I'm on Facebook.
Before we get to the mall, like, let's start from the beginning. Like, what was the issue that made you lead up to pressing a 12-year-old kid?
This what it be like. In my hood, I got a problem with a few people. See what I'm saying?
Got you.
But a few people got homeboys. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? That follow whatever they do and won't beef just because I got a beef with they. See what I'm saying? And sometimes they seem to say weird stuff and say stuff that's out of turn. So boom. I'm at the mall shopping. I'm on the FaceTime with my big sister. I'm getting my nieces and nephews some shoes and shit. I'm like, boom, boom. But at the same time, I can spot a stop six nigga from anywhere. Like, walk, I can spot him like out of everything. So at the same time, I look and I see Lil Rodney haircut. But I'm like, I'm talking to my sister. I'm like, look at Lil Rodney. What do? I start walking up. I'm like, look at Lil Rodney. He be talking with the dude. But at the same time, this not the internet, nothing. This not internet, boom, boom. So I'm like, all right, cool. I was like, he don't want to do nothing. He just be talking with dude. My sister laughing, boom, boom, boom. So at the same time, this what people don't know. I didn't hit Lil Rodney. I didn't even want to press Lil Rodney, nothing. After that, I even did this to, like, when I seen him, I even did this to him, bro. We shook hands, all that. Like, I was just saying he didn't want to do nothing. People don't know Lil Rodney walked off. I let Lil Rodney walk off everything. If you listen to the video, you will see. When Rodney came back, I put him on record. I said, why you come back? Why you come back? Because now Folks done already called me and like, damn, you seen Lil Rodney in the mall? You ain't? Nah, you gotta slap him, bro. He talking about your mama. He talking about the woo-woo. He talking about this. I'm like, nah, bro, he a little bro. Like, I ain't gonna, see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do nothing to him. But at the same time, when he came back, he was like, my artist, Lamari. Lamari don't got nothing to do with nothing. Lamari don't fight. Lamari don't do nothing. Lamari just make music. So when he came back, he was like, just let me fight Lamari. Just let me fight Lamari. I was like, why you come back? So I just grabbed him by his shirt like that. Why you come back with you? But at the same time, I know his people. Like, I'm cool with his people in the hood. So at the same time, I ain't want to punch him. I ain't slap him, nothing. I ain't want to do nothing to him. I just grabbed him by his shirt and just, see what I'm saying? Just made a little joke out of it. Like, he just a little bro. Like, see what I'm saying? It never was.
So after that video go out, do you get any backlash from his people?
Yeah, for sure. His mama knew all type of shit. Like, everybody was texting me like, but at the same time, I stayed in the mall like 2 hours after that. Everybody that was saying they was in the mall, I ain't see them. They must have been outside.
So people was calling to try to press you, but
yeah,
it didn't go
they
down.
said they was there, but I ain't see them. But at the same time, like, this just something like everybody got to realize. All right, if I'm so much a op rapping for where I rap ops with dude, everybody know I be beefing with dude. I beef with damn near the whole east side. Why do Kenny B go to the mall by himself?
Why do Kenny B go to the mall by himself?
Why do Kenny B go to the mall by himself? Let's think about it. And what other artists have y'all ever seen at the mall by themselves? But they beef with the whole city, right? But they in a local mall. In the local mall, Parks is in Arlington. That's the mall everybody go to. On the Saturday, Kenny B in there by himself. I wonder why. But I wonder why like other artists don't do that. I wonder why you can't pull up to like another artist's store where he rapping about and just see him outside. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, it just be,
if you're an artist and you got a lot of beef or a lot of ops, as y'all call it, is it smart to actually walk by yourself? Like, if I know I got a lot of issues, isn't it smart for me to make sure I have people around me that can be my eyes and ears because I can't see everybody? Because in one interview you said you walk around thinking like anybody can be touched. Anything can happen to anybody. So wouldn't it not be smart?
Yeah, anybody can be touched, but I don't believe my ops. Like, they never did nothing. See what I'm saying? Like, they never did nothing to nobody. Like, them folks so nice. Like, they ain't fooling nobody but the internet. See what I'm saying? Like, the internet blow that up. See what I'm saying? That's why when I seen Lil Rodney, that's why it was, what's up? See what I'm saying? That's why it always be that in person. But on the internet, it's something totally different. Everybody looking for me, everybody woo-woo, but when they see me, it's never that. That's why I go to the mall by myself, because I know if I see them, ain't nobody gonna, see what I'm saying?
Do you enjoy life that way, though?
Yeah.
Do you enjoy the fact that, like, okay, I got ops, I got a lot of pressure out here.
I don't got ops. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, Dallas Global, Key Talk Media, Real Tune make them folks ops. I never talking to them when I say ops. It's some whole other, bruh. Lil Rodney is like 11. The AJ Hitter is like 15, 16. Everybody in the 604 game that y'all see is like 15, 16. I'm 21. Them never been my ops. I never cared about them. They be arguing with themselves and the blogs be blowing that up. That what make me so mad because them folks is so young, like 14 and like, you know what I'm saying?
Got you.
Like, it make me look bad. Like, them folks is not ops. I don't got ops. That's why I go to the mall with my little daughter and my, you know what I'm saying, and my girl, cause go to Build a Bird and just do whatever I want to do because them folks is young. Like, I'm not worried about them.
Is Kenny B in a good mental space? Like, man, how do you feel mentally every day?
I'm good. Like, I got 70-inch TVs and my shit. Like,
gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Big speakers, Wi-Fi, all type of shit. Like, my partners know how I live. Like, I can sit in the house all day. See what I'm saying? Long my rent, pay everything. See what I'm saying? My op, whatever y'all just said, them folks don't have houses.
Gotcha.
Even the big ops don't have houses. Like,
gotcha.
They still with their mama. So at the same time, I can go live in my house and scream to the top of my lungs. See what I'm saying? I can go outside and get in the car and just get up out of there. See what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's just different. See what I'm saying?
So let's get to know the Kenny B the person. So
no. That's why me and Dallas Global got into it. Cause he said I ain't had no car. You remember? He said I ain't had no car.
So you telling me this whole beef started off of you not him saying you didn't have a car?
Yeah, he said I ain't got no car, but whole time I'm smart, bro. At the same time, I got so much shit going on in the hood, bro. I'm not finna take a picture of my car and put it on the internet for nobody. See what I'm saying? Everybody in my gang know I've been having a car like. Everybody know that, but I'm not finna take a picture and see what I'm saying, put it in, woo woo. But at the same time, me, Dallas Global was saying I didn't have a car. That's why I would do. But you can keep going. That was just the other
so like really the beef with Dallas Global started off over you not having him saying you not having a car.
saying I ain't have a car. Yeah,
but that's the most bullshit I ever heard in my life.
On God. What happened? Tell me. Put him in. Nah, Big D. Put him in the interview. Put him in the interview. You can't just say we lied and say what happened because I don't really remember.
Let me pull the stool up then. We go break the story down.
And I forgot. But that man did say he ain't have a car though.
I said that.
He said they ain't have no car.
Hold on 1 second.
Hey, let me see that them woods and that peanut butter.
Hey, damn, I can't see myself.
Shit. Hold on 1 second. Actually, I'm gonna slide that.
Yeah, y'all should have been. Oh yeah, Dallas Global's right there. This what
we do. I'm gonna pause it.
So that nigga lying. I'm gonna start it off like this. Go ahead. My fault, Big D.
Okay, so like it's cool, like, cause it's probably one of the first times this happened. Like, man, like, you know, two people really having a disagreement, and y'all both two men.
We finna post a boxing glove match after this.
Okay,
for sure.
No doubt, bro. So like, what initially caused the fallout?
Bro, Kenny B hopped on my live talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I was out of town and it was real late. It's like 3 a.m, but I'm kind of drunk. I've been drinking. And this nigga just hop on my live just talking shit, bro. Like, he just going in. As soon as he hopped on live, yeah, nigga, I know you talking shit about Fort Worth. Woo, woo. I'm like, bro.
I think he lying.
I'm like, bro, what you talking about? I'm on the live, but then look, I'm out of town. It's bad signal. So he just going off. So I'm just like, bro, he like, yeah, nigga, this, woo, woo, woo. I'm like, bro, what's up?
Hey, Big D, stop. Big D. You a man, ain't it?
I'm a man, bro.
Are you grown, ain't it?
I'm grown, man.
Does that sound how do anybody just join your live and just go off?
I'm talking to Sperry Springer on live.
See what I'm saying?
Talking to Sperry Springer on
Big
live.
D, does that sound anything accurate?
Kenny B gets in the comments talking shit. I say I'm finna add Kenny B.
And just say, fuck it, I'm finna just go off on Dallas Global today.
Yes, that's what happened.
I'm gonna just pick Dallas Global.
Yes.
Fuck it, I'm gonna just go off.
Okay, so
that was
your
climate.
part.
That's
So
the climate of the situation, right?
was you popping shit in the comments while he on live?
Me?
Yeah.
I was popping shit because he said, listen, I was popping
This is
shit.
before I even said Kenny B name, bro.
No, listen, no. I was popping
All
shit
right.
because he said I ain't had no car. You
This-
know
this-
why he said I ain't had no car?
No, see, you lying.
I ain't want to break it down
I
like
ain't get to that part. I ain't even get to the
you
part.
already had said that.
No, I
ain't
didn't,
go
bro.
off on you for nothing,
No,
bro.
I didn't, bro.
You know,
I
a
didn't
nigga gonna
say
try
that.
to make it like I just went
I'ma
off for
tell you the
nothing but he
truth.
can look good.
All right, look, I'm gonna tell you the truth, bro. I did say that. I said
He
he had
said
no car.
that. That's why
but
I
let
was
me get to
going
the
off.
point. I didn't say that before. He just jumped in the live already. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he was on. You know what I'm saying? I'm drunk. I'm just sitting there looking like, bro, like you just really coming at me kind of sideways. So I just get to talk. I'm like, yeah, the live is still up somewhere. You can pull up the live and see, but it's only a clip of the live. That's why I hate the I see how rappers feel when bloggers take certain parts of interviews and clips and it's twisted the wrong way. Because if you just see certain shit, it's like, damn, it look kind of bad. And then I go back and look at that live, that shit look bad, bro. Like it wasn't a good look. But anyways, this nigga get on, he talking to me, he crazy. So I get to talking shit back. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, what you talking about? Woo woo. He like, yeah, nigga, he said something about my car at first. I said, I'm sitting in my car. He got to saying something about the car. I said, nigga, you ain't got no car. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, look.
that's how I popped off with the car. I said, nigga, show me your keys. Woo,
So him
woo.
saying you had no car hurt your feelings?
Hey, Big D, me?
Yeah.
It made you feel
Fuck,
away.
I had a car outside. I could go get in and drive off. I could go get in and drive off. Do what I'm saying though. But look, I want you to, Big D, you tonight. I want you to go watch this interview right here, just this little part. Me and Terry Blue, is me rolling up, me not saying nothing, him explaining it, and then go watch the live. Watch how this man just sitting here lying.
That's all Terry.
Hey, look,
That's
this
not
man,
the full live.
Look, this man just said, the man said, you don't even got no car. I said, boy, and what kind of car you got? He say, a Lexus. I say, a fucking Lexus. On God, that's how we start. I never said, this nigga
Nah, bro, real talk. That nigga got on talking shit, bro. I don't remember exactly how it happened, but he talked shit to me first. I responded.
See,
I just responded, bro. It was just a response. You know what I'm saying? I took it far. You know, I'm childish. You know what I'm saying? So the Kenny B.
What's up,
I
Kenny?
said the Kenny bitch. You know what I'm saying? I said that, but it wasn't like nothing serious. It was just like shit. That's how I talk. If you know me, you know what I'm saying? I talk. That's how I talk. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But it did go far. Now you said something about I said it on an interview. What interview did I say that on?
I don't remember. You was outside though. You had on the hat.
BZ TV interview. Okay,
Yeah, you had on
BZ
the hat.
TV. BZ TV. Thanks, BZ TV.
That's what I'm saying though. I fuck with y'all folks though, but I gotta catch Wingstop. I'm gonna hit y'all. Hit me on Instagram, Big D Mo.
So before we do this, bro, can we squash it?
I'm sorry
because it really shouldn't be no beef over no car shit,
bro. I'm sorry.
Real
shit.
nigga.
Real nigga.
Real apology on public media.
That is global apologize to Kenny B.
See what I'm saying? And tell him I got a car, bro.
And he got a car. He got a few cars, bro. He got a few cars. Shit, you got about 4 of
See
them.
what I'm saying? Don't play.
Yeah.
Hey, with Kenny B, bro, I appreciate you sitting down with me. Terry, I appreciate you for being the asshole that you always is, man. But hey, Kenny, I'm reaching out for you, bro. And I'm rooting for you, bro. And if you ever need anything, bro, please don't hesitate to reach out to me, all right?
All right, my boy. Look.
Peace out.
Now what